Well, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to a stunningly beautiful March 2nd of 2019. It's about 9:37. It's made its way up to 34 degrees, but this is what it should be looking like for the rest of the day. I don't know, I haven't made no plans, no nothing. Just thought I'd step out and welcome you to one beautiful day. Hopefully it'll warm up. Maybe take something for a rip. Anyway, welcome to Saturday. Man, this is literally the cleanest install of a motovlogging helmet I've ever done. That Sena 10C Pro, all that mounts in there in the cleanest way you could possibly imagine. I mean, perfection. Man, Sena's really up their game. Anyway, super happy with that setup. Well, Sashi, Annie, Mama, we're going to take the iron today. And I have a little bit of a mission to go see if I can find a nice padlock for that Climb tech pack bag for the cabling on that. I keep forgetting to do that when we stop at stores. All right, love you, see you, bye. Alright, this is the Climb helmet, if you guys can see that on the loud iron. We'll see how it all works.
Have fun.
I will.
Be careful.
Alright, bye bye now. Love you too. She ain't looking. Alright. Alright, so here's the very first Sena 10C Pro doing a motovlog. And yes, I know the footage. God, there's like almost zero smell coming from that. I've done a couple of test shots around the house and stuff like that, but yeah, she's a pretty low quality. But anyway, here she is. This is the first time set up with the mic and everything, so and like I say, I will only use this thing for emergencies, like if I freak out, run out of ooh, almost lost my glasses, had a pocket open here. If I run out of GoPro batteries or something like that. What in the heck is in the road here? Oh, it's a dog. Man, he was staring right at me. I didn't know what that was. Oh. He was all tough guy there first, and then he turned into a scaredy cat. Oh, I should have wore my sweatshirt because the wind is going right down my neck. The old lovely iron. How can you not love this old? Oh, that's a lot of gravel. That's a lot of gravel. I hope that wasn't too terribly bad. So I took you through places I normally ride, so you should have a fairly decent idea of how all that looked. And I used one of the furry covers on the Giant Squid Audiolab mic, and I moved the mic slightly forward in the padding. I actually kind of carved out a little spot that it would sit in there. So hopefully it'll pick up my voice a little bit better with the shield. This is shield all the way down and locked. It's going to be a more muffled sound. There's nothing you can do about that. Any of you guys that motovlog with a full face helmet know this. Because when you shut that shield, it becomes this echo bubble. And it makes microphones mute like immediately. So it's always going to have a more muted sound. But it's kind of important to me that it sounds okay with the seat or the Climb helmet, because the ventilation and everything works so well on this, unless it's really cold out, that I tend to ride with the shield down most of the time. And that transition shield is just magical, so I love how I love that view through it. And it's a nice wide opening. You got great peripheral. I love the helmet. Absolutely love the helmet. That's why I kind of sticking to trying to make this thing work. But unfortunately, it's a loud helmet, and there's nothing I can do about that either. And you guys with a keen eye will also recognize that I have the Mustang seat back on here again. Old Mount St. Helens sitting out there just as happy as she can be. Oh no, look, the whole end cap of that barn finally fell over. That thing was lisping for quite a while. Probably the weight of all that snow just took her out. The stator sitting here, I hope I wasn't flying down that road. He ain't paying attention. He's radaring down the road. So I have the left Sena speaker is sitting in a weird way that I don't like it. She's pressuring the backside of my left ear. I don't know what's going on there. I did something different on that side. We'll get it all sorted out. Oh, good old iron. The good old thumping rumble of a Harley. A lovely old gal. Sure glad I got this old gal, that's for sure. So fun to just take these little rides. Alright. Look at everybody in t-shirts and stuff. Not moving 70 miles an hour down the road on a motorcycle, that feels quite nice. Otherwise, not so much. Alright, so I got a cool, it's even a TSA approved combination lock. Has one of those special key things that the TSA can open up, so if I ever lock my luggage or whatever. But no sweatshirts or anything. They said because there's so many sizes that they would literally become an apparel store. All that stuff is online. Should have wore more gear, right? Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Today I'm kind of halfway between. It wasn't that bad, but yeah, I got cold. Oh, that transition lens is so nice. Daggum, if that old unreliable Harley didn't break down and leave me in the middle of nowhere, so I'm gonna go on and jump on this here train and see if it'll take me near the house. You think it'll get there? I don't know if that old car will make it. She's looking kind of rough. I don't think I'm gonna get there very quick because them tracks look pretty rusted up too. I don't think this train travels through here very often, but all I have is time. Or I could fire up the iron and take it home. I couldn't resist coming out here and taking a look-see at the old choo-choo train. The old Cobra helicopter out there. I didn't see any trains going down the railroad track, so I figured let's go on out here and just get one that's parked. Boy, if them old cars could tell a story, it would be an interesting one to listen to, wouldn't it? I'm about to say I could drive right through that thing, but I have to move that board out of the way. Mount St. Helens. Let's go ahead and jump in front of this truck. Wonder if they're ever going to restore that old locomotive sitting there. So the speaker that was digging into my left ear, I showed you guys years ago. I think it was on the MotoVlog channel. I think it's been a little over 2 years since I got this helmet. I might have done it on this channel, but there was like I call it a megaphone. It looked like a megaphone, where it started big and went to a point, and you could see the carbon fiber shell if you lift your, you know, your straps, lift it up and look down in there. And I'm like, what in the world would you do that for? You know, it was behind. There's like a little plastic thing where you know, has a little divot where you can put the speaker for like a Sena or whatever headset you use. It was like a megaphone. So I found this dense foam and I crammed it down in there. Well, that foam had kind of worked its way forward. It's probably me jostling around, putting all the headset, the mics and everything inside the helmet. But anyway, that was pushing out, and that plastic piece that holds that left speaker is loose on the top. Well, the foam had moved up and it was pushing it out. So the left speaker was cramming against my... Oh, talking along here, there's a car behind me. Always pay attention to your six, I tell you guys. And here I go and just defy all the rules. I think that might even be a police officer. I don't know what the speed limit is down through here. Probably not going it. I'm probably going to get reminded of that if he is a pokey. I think it might be a police officer. He's probably wondering, what is that boy doing? Riding along, hands swinging in the air. Well, if he stops me, I'll turn the camera on. That'll be interesting. So I just come up to a T and took a left here. I don't know what the name of it. I don't know if this is part of West Side. I have no idea what the name of this road is. I only travel it about 100 times a year. But anyway, he pulled up behind me at the stoplight, and I took a left so I could, you know, see the profile of his vehicle. It was one of those Ford Explorers. It's a sheriff. And there's another police officer sitting right there. They're ganging up on me. It's gonna be a takedown. So I reached down and hit the remote to tell you that police officer was on my butt. I think he's trying to read my license or something. I don't know why. Anyway, I gotta reach down to turn you on, and that gun battery's gone. So I pulled over into this parking lot as we crossed. That's some railroad tracks right behind me where we seen the two trains racing. I was coming this way, but anyway, he slowed way down and drove by really slow. Like, what the heck is this guy doing? Anyway, swapped out, got a fresh battery in there. Oh. All these keyless motorcycles, you gotta learn how to actually stick a key in and turn it. Gotta go back to the old basics here. I don't know where the police officer went. I didn't pay attention. If he took a left, went straight, took a right. I don't know. I wasn't doing anything wrong. There should be a dog that'll chase us right here. Let's see if we get the full view of him today. Oh, he's not out. Where's Fido today? You missed out. I'm on a slower motorcycle. You might have even have caught me. Oh, that's him right there. That's that daggone police officer. He done backtracked on me. God, what's the speed limit here? What was I going? Might as well just stop and speak to the boy and say, you know, introduce ourselves here. We kind of play a tag back and forth here. But anyway, oh man, let's go back in these shades. Holy moly. Oh, here's that shepherd. Hey there, buddy. You're a good looking dog. Holy moly, that's a good looking dog. I bet he sits at night with that old file and sharpens them claws and them fangs. He goes, yeah, gotta keep them primed up for the garden duties. Step in my yard, we'll put them to use. windy, but I don't care. Epic. Got to spend some good time with the old iron. Some quality time. I think the last time it was wet and nasty. I don't remember. It must have been, because the iron is just wiped out. And last time I came through here, that little creek, she was a raging. Yeah, she's a little higher than normal, but if you can even see any of that through any of that. Look at that ground still frozen back there. How was that? It's amazing how the shaded areas work like insulation. Some kind of crazy. Let's see what the old creek looks like down here. But, oh yeah, look how clear it is down there. All the leaves are gone. Get a couple of them little flood situations, and all the buildup down there goes away in a hurry. I love that how you can see the rocks and stuff underneath the water. I like it when it's that clear. Hello there, several moo cows. The one brown one stuck out to me. I didn't pay attention to the others. Oh, St. Helens is just glowing. Look at you. You are looking some kind of pretty today. I'm gonna dip between the trees. See ya. Ah, she's gone. These gloves, I mean, my hands are definitely cold, but not frozen. You know, they almost have kind of a purple look to them, don't they? They're not really black. They almost look like they're pre-sun. You know how black gloves always turn that kind of a purple look when they get sun faded? They just been pre-faded. Oh, something's really smelling good. There's another, it's kind of a bar and eatery. It's called Donna's, I think now. Yeah, Donna's place. Oh yeah, look at all the motorcycle guys all piled in there. Them boys been out here riding around. It's not my favorite pump, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, fill the old gal up here and we'll head on up to the house and spend the rest of the sunny day with the mama. Put some seat time on the old iron today. 81 miles. Heck yeah. Here, burnt through that tank. God, that car was taking a left in there, and I thought I missed a car coming up the road. Whoa, that startled me, but good. Alright, I'm gonna head on up the hill, put this thing away, and warm myself up a little bit, and we'll chit-chat with you guys later on. Thanks for coming along for a rip and a helmet / mic / Sena testing, whatever. Hopefully it all worked out to be good. I hope it worked out good. I've spent some money on this helmet here lately. I want to be able to use it a lot more. Heck, I might end up using it all the time if it's somewhat okay. But it's hard to beat that shoey setup with the mics and stuff. That's really hard to beat. That took a long time to get that thing perfected. But we'll see. This will be a great one to break out and play around with. Alright, I'm out. See you up at the house. Well, you gonna come on across? Come on now, hurry. Is that all of you? 2 of you? Alright. Let's check this out. The road Actually kicking up a little dust behind me there. Look at that. Them are some long, long lost days. Well, hello there, YouTube. Now the cold's coming out. That's the worst part.
Oh, yeah.
Getting cold. Oh, man, when you start warming, I was in the house, they were warming up a little bit. Oh, I'm coming out to get the old iron put back in the old Chiop there. Let her cool off a little bit. I should roll her right in there. Heat up the shop, right?
I know it. Save on the electricity bill.
Heck yeah. But I don't know where these clouds are coming from all of a sudden, but there's enough of them there that's hiding the sun. But thank you guys very much for coming along for a little rip on the iron. I haven't looked at any of the footage. I have no idea. I know the Sena is not going to... Don't even expect that Sena to be anywhere near what the GoPro is. It's just not the same thing. You know, and I explain it's for those nice emergency stuff. Bad pictures better than no pictures, the old saying goes.
Yep.
But I hope the sound and everything all worked out. I'm kind of talking to you in the future because you've already gone through all that. So
They'll already
anyway,
know.
From here, even though I haven't seen it, I hope it worked out well.
Yes.
But anyway, I'm going to leave as much ride time. I have so much footage. So much. So I'll leave some more ride time in.
There we
Instead
go.
of us sitting here yammering. We do this all the time.
Alrighty. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give her a thumbs up. And I hope your Sunday or Monday are wonderful.
Heck yeah.
Yep.
All right. Maybe it'll be warmer tomorrow when we maybe just take a short little ride together. She's got to get some seat time on that Riker.
I know it.
Yep. She'd have been fine today, I think.
Yeah.
Not going all the way out there. That would have been bad. But anyway, just a little short thing, go up the hill or something.
Yeah, that would have been good.
Yeah. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow. Keep your fingers crossed for a warmer day tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Talk to you guys then.
You guys take care.
Take care now. Bye-bye.